Hello, my name is Dolphin, and today we're getting back to F1 Manager 24 Sauber series, going for a Spa 14th race, and on the last one we got a crash, actually two crashes. We spent 13 car parts in total, and actually for the second car we also will need to change two more, so 15 car parts is the total number what we use for Hungary race. Yeah, Bottas got really unfortunate crash, going for the best finish, which did not happen. So let's see what can we rebuild for our best parts. So we have 4 days. What can we do in 4 days? Emergency production. That'll be 2,200,000 for chassis. Suspension, 1.2 million. The worst part is that rush one, which would be okay, is 5 days, right? I mean, it does not really that much differ. I mean, tire preservation, right? The biggest thing. 7% difference. Everything else seems to be quite tolerable to not get, let's say, from the, yeah, the best suspension. Maybe we just get for the first car this one. Let's try to set this one up. Let's see what we're missing else. I think that's chassis. Chassis we need to get emergency one still, yeah. High speed cornering is super important in Spa, so yeah, that's the thing to get. Okay, let's set up this plan then. So suspension, we take course with the second car, put that on first. Yeah, and then we're missing these 3. Yeah, actually we don't need to rush front and rear wings then. Let's get those front and rear wings on normal production. Okay, and then we'll be missing only chassis. Of course we need new gearbox. We have sort of replacement. Not the best one as well. We need a new ERS. Okay, for engine we still have a better one, but ERS is a problem. Okay, let's complete those parts. Now chassis, yeah, we're 100,000 not enough short of getting that chassis. Of course that'll be fine. I mean, this is big boost. I'd like to get it, especially on Spa, because we're getting such a good placements overall, right? I want to get those points going. We have our car, which is great. Look at those stats. 5th car on the grid in high speed cornering, which is crucial here. DRS effectiveness, really good. Top speed, not the best. I mean, 17th, so we'll likely suffer in that part, right? Airflow middle, really nice. So nice development overall, right? We can continue with our practice sessions. Race targets first, and now to the 14th with Bottas. Car performance is 13th. So we got 7th in the last race, and we're quite on 7th spot. 13th is not that great, but I mean, we've been in 10th, 11th, 13th spot, while being predicted like 17th spot. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. With you also, we're choosing the best one. Let's go for those practice sessions. And here again, as we have
we're in Belgium, and
traditional weekend with no sprint, I'm going to take those practice sessions alone and get the best setups. Going for setups first, and then going for long runs just for acclimatization and car parts knowledge. Usually the same strategy always, so I'm just skipping it. And yeah, we'll catch you back on qualification. And we're coming back from practice sessions with really good result. Bottas only lacked 2% points on his confidence levels, as he did not manage to get the full car parts knowledge, about 90 right now, but everything else went really well. Perfect setups with both of our guys. Now, I was thinking about changing ERS module for Bottas, as both of them does not look great. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's good to change now. If we have a bit better car, not the best yet, of course, but we will have this season. Maybe it's still good to do that right now, just take those few places off the start, but get more overtakes. get some nice strategy with softs, and yeah, try to gain those places back with better car. That could be something to do, as you know, I'm risking it. This one has an issue. This is 28%. It's only a question of time when it's going to go wrong, so I think we are doing it. We're okay with cost cap so far. The only thing is, of course, track position, and yeah, we're a bit in depth right now, I guess, but that might fix itself, as we weren't that much in it. And if both of our guys, for example, stay in those 14th and 15th or 16th positions, race targets, I think we're getting back in positive numbers, so that'll be fine. Now let's go for yeah, for qualifying in Spa. By the way, we had a few crashes in practice session. Tsunoda retired a car and he's staying on those issues with it. Also, Albon crashed and yeah, did not return to track at all. And here we go, it's red flag and qualification. Tsunoda now, not Tsunoda, it's Ocon right now, having some troubles. On the same place, actually, on the same place where Albon crashed in practice. It's exactly the same crash, I'd say. And we are the only ones who managed to get laps in. First and second so far. Yeah, let's see, what tires to set on. For Bottas, I imagine we get for next qualification round, so these two are for qualification rounds. At least one is for a race. I don't remember if I need two for the race. I know that degradation Spa also is really hard on soft tire. Let's keep it like this. I think we'll have time to change them. For Zhu, maybe let's change the new ones immediately. Let's see now for those strategies. Yeah, expected. Yeah, you can run 2 softs and 1 medium. You can also just do 1 pit stop strategy. We'll see which will be faster. Yeah, that degradation is so big with softs. Of course, soft is almost full second faster than hard. And here, there's a huge gap between mediums and hards as well. Everybody's going out. Yeah, if Bottas is just a control lap with better confidence, I think. With Zhu, yeah, we're trying to improve. I think he did not improve with better tire. Okay, so 0.6 seconds between our drivers. So 4 guys down there. Yeah, exactly safe. Yeah, Bottas 11th. Not super exciting, but we're not having a good run with the best tire, so maybe it's still okay. Okay, now putting better tire. They're not that bad after the first run. We haven't been using the best tire, so 8th and 9th is really good. Of course, these times will change and other guys will improve, I'm sure of it. She improves, but only to 12th position. It was 11th before, so 12th actually is quite good for us. Bottas 6, so keeping the last pace from the last race, even lost a few parts, but yeah, still okay. We may overtake some cars after getting that penalty for changed ERS module, and starting with worst tire right now and then getting better one for the end. So after first lap, 6th position, no surprises. Of course, a lot of guys were using best tires, so that's good for us. That's promising for us. We'll see how it will be in action. Okay, Bottas did not improve, but only Russell changed his time. So we remain P7. Yeah, we'll see what the penalty will be for ERS. Yeah, 10 grid place penalty. And it's only 15th. Should have been 17th. I guess some guys also taking that penalty right now. Now, we need to compare those 1 pit stop and 2 pit stop strategies. Yeah, it seems to be better to go 2 pit stops with softs. So this seems to be the best for Bottas. Taking 2 seconds of default strategy against soft in the start will be really good for us. as yeah, we want to take those positions. 15th is not a place what our car needs to be. We'll get a lot of confidence, so likely we'll be running on peak confidence throughout the race. That will give a big boost, so looking forward for that. This strategy works for Bottas. And for you also we have 2 soft tires. I think that's good for us. Let's keep the fuel as it is. I think we will try some overtakes with pushing the fuel. Usually that you know, under fueling strategy is really good, where you have easy time defending, or you could say it's hard to overtake on those tracks like Singapore, Monaco, when you are really cannot be overtaken, having that conserving mode on, and then you just earn time on track. Or if you want to do one pit stop strategy and you want to gain that time, you know, extra mass not on you gives you time over the length of the race. Otherwise, if you're fighting, I think it's better to have more fuel and use that extra boost for your speed on overtakes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I think we're looking for a good race, even though Bottas starts in 15th. I think that will change quite soon, and yeah, let's go for that Spa Grand Prix in Belgium.
Well then, it's not long until you can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the
yeah, Sauber's now a bit in the back, but we'll see. I think Bottas play here.
And away we go.
Well, he retakes those positions on the start already. Heading Tsunoda, not really dive bombing there, a really slow corner for all of those drivers. 2 Hasses in front of him, alongside Ricciardo. We see another recarb in front with medium tire. So the only different and Sargent strategy is medium tires, 2 medium tires on the field right now. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's interesting, I would say. 1 hard as well. Okay. So no, those are not really into taking some places. They're just on the long run. So no overtakes here. Oh, we see an accident. That's an accident. I hear that on my sound. Actually, how the lockup happened.
See what happened. And if we watch Magnussen, well, things are okay at this stage.
Yeah, he just locks up.
On the brakes, and hopefully there's.
And we take 1 position. I mean, that's not overtake. That doesn't really give confidence points, but yeah, it's fine. Let's get to normal strategy with both of our drivers. We don't want to get really low on tire. As we have better cars, especially with Bottas in front, I think we have a lot of opportunities to overtake. Zhu getting a bit not that close with Piastri. I mean, McLaren has nice cars. Norris, you see, is in top 3. Piastri may have a bit worse car, but I hope DRS will help Zhu and just not let him go. I mean, 11th place is good for Zhu. It's close to points. Now we have a crash. And we see Piastri taking on Stroll. Okay, there was multiple cars involving in this one. And that's in first row. That's Norris and Sainz. How bad is it? Yeah, well, I think front wing from Norris is down. I don't know what damage is on Sainz's car.
For the crew watching on in the garage, that really must have been a hump.
Okay. So they will pit, right? That's good for Zhu, especially as he has worse parts right now and really not okay with taking those positions himself. But with Bottas, I'd like to retake those positions. Yeah, we're doing that. We're really doing that, no? It is Bottas. So he takes on Hamilton. Or Hamilton tried to take on him. Yeah, Leclerc has mechanical fault after that fastest lap. Yeah, now Bottas with DRS. Oh, they're fighting in front. Ricciardo got through. maybe it will be easier to deal with Haas than with Vicarb or Bottas. We'll see. No overtakes. It's quite strange for this start of a race to have no, you know, really nice events. She also keeping the same positions. We see his closing on Stroll, which would be 10th spot, and points. Actually, he did not take many points lately. Bottas. Yeah, almost taking that positions. I saw zeros there, so he was really close, almost overtaking, but I guess failed. Yeah, let's hope he will be successful next time. Again, close door. But we have that speed. Yeah, finally Bottas takes a place. He needs to take those places, and now he's in peak confidence. That's really good. Need to catch up with other cars in front, as we're really far away. I mean, has let those Hulkenberg let those go quite far. So yeah, we need to close the gap. I think we can do that. I think the main stopper for us is other cars in front. It's not really, you know, just pace. Pace, we have pace. And as we see, we're closing now, full second down from that 3 seconds gap. Now the main trouble, of course, is getting to the front rows, or, I mean, getting a bit better points than just 1 or 2 with Zhu together. But yeah, maybe we'll be able to do that anyway. We're really well closing on Ricardo right now, as Ricardo himself is quite close with Zhu. And here's decision making time. Will we give team orders, or they will resolve it themselves? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Everybody close. I'm just afraid of accidents. But basically that's good for Bottas. He has a bit of you know, opportunity to catch up.
Press overtake.
And look at Ricardo. He's just retaking 2 positions, retaking the points positions, using opportunity. Bottas got nice overtakes. Zhu doing quite harder, of course. Not really can do a lot with worse car parts, but staying in 14th place, which is quite okay, quite usual for him. Anyway, we are going for our strategy pit for mediums. Yeah, let's just push with that car as much as possible now with Bottas. And we will pit with Zhu. Actually, we've been pushing here. We will need to pit soon as well. And just change that strategy a bit like Bottas. No worries. I mean, it's quite fine. Just switch those conserved softs and not. Should be about the same. Yeah, -2. So that's exactly what Bottas is doing. Maybe we won't stack cars, but we could. I mean, 7 seconds is plenty, even if something bad happens. And there is a yellow flag as well. Is there a safety car?
Box.
Think not.
Coming to the pit lane. Got a yellow flag.
Let's have a look at
Yeah, there is a lockup.
Now this is Logan Sargent. Nothing wrong so far. And there goes the steering. They took a gamble and it was just too late.
And just straight. Got really straight on the corner. That's not good. So we all did really nice pits with whole midfield. Quite a few more guys pitted. So we're looking quite okay. I mean, getting now a fresh tire, getting air in front with both of our drivers. Let's push a bit with Zhu to not get behind. And that's a virtual safety car. Now, the bad thing is that all those first rows need to pit, and that will be super handy for them. That will be super good for him. We take barely 1 position right with Bottas. So yeah, it's really not good for us. Not what we've been looking for.
Okay, VSC is ending. VSC is ending. Yeah, copy. And we can drop the lift and coast for now. We'll make it up later.
Now still keep our strategy. Pushing with mediums now. Now we can push with fuel as well, since we have a lot of it. But we will be struggling against the field as we use that star for a few laps. But still, this stint was planned to be, you know, pushed. So because we push it a bit, we can, yeah, we can push more, or we can not push soft. Actually, that's another thing to do. Let's see if we do not push this one, but go hard on soft. It's 07. Still, it's faster to just do this. Even faster to just go all the way, actually. And just go like this. Okay, I think we're pushing even more with mediums now, trying to use that all the time. And use it all the way, and yeah. Just trying to get the most of it. Get the most of overtakes. And as those stars will be in the middle, maybe there's one pit stop strategy for most of the cars there. Then we'll get a new softs and try to make the most of it as well. Yeah, let's get that ERS going for Bottas. Trying to take those positions, and Leclerc with yeah, those issues cannot really stay in the front, and we now retake his 9th position. Again, pushing for further down the line. Stroll is next. And yeah, we're taking those positions nicely. We actually should pit right now. Let's use all the tire until we're catching up with guys, right? We kind of are. Now, Zhu wants to pit. Yeah, we're pushing all the way. Let's now stop on fuel. I think we won't be able to make it if we push too much there. It's better to leave that for the last laps. Yeah, now Bottas star seems to be giving up a bit. Let's just go quickly for those softs as planned. Zhu star is 6% better. Let's see how he does against rivals. I think he's still a bit closing. Maybe not.
There's been a hold up.
I think we will go for that soft right now. Okay, trying to save that situation as best as we can, and we will be coming with that soft, really fresh soft, right? So should be doing really well here against the field. Question is, can we make up that time, right? That's the main question. Let's see, what's the fastest strategy? Yeah, the best is just go standard. Pushing too much is too much, and just a bit more costs us 2 seconds. So standard is really good. As for Zhu, we'll be pitting right now with soft. Also the same, just standard is the best, and that's what we are going to come back on after the pits.
Something's not gone right in the pits.
Yeah, Bottas got a pit stop issue. That's really not good. Yeah, let's hope that he can retake those positions. I'm sure that he's going to take at least 2 points. I don't know. We'll see how those degradations will kick in. We see Russell with 43 and other guys in mids. Yeah, Piastri only one, who also got for free pit stop strategy. Zhu also against really good field, but we see a 20-second gap here, so not much for Zhu, I guess. But Bottas will get, yeah, that peak. We are in standard here, looking good. The only thing I'm a bit worried is fuel. Maybe we'll be fine. Yeah, Bottas taking the 1 point right now. And closing on Leclerc with issue on his car. Zhu now trying to close that gap, which is enormous, 25 seconds. He needs to cut, what, like 3 seconds per lap if he wants to take 12 spots, not talking about the points yet. We'll be fine on fuel. Taking 9th spot, and yeah, Bottas really doing stuff with that soft tire, now 8th position. Already looking much more positive than 14th, keeping in mind what we changed ERS module. Closing on Stroll. Maybe give a bit of ERS to make things easier for him. We could actually push for maybe fastest lap. 66 isn't much, but 71 That was 71 from Piastri mediums, what triggered that. I don't know, maybe for one lap, let's just go all in. Let's see if we can do anything. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, we got a fastest lap.
So we are low on
Really nice. Okay, now let's go a bit safer on fuel. I don't know about the tire though. We built up a lot of distance behind us. Hamilton having a bit worse mediums. We caught up with him a lot. I don't know. Can we take that 6th spot? Are we not losing too much of tire right now? Might be, but I mean, we're not really doing all this part, right? We're having a bit of a gap before. Maybe let's try to push all the way and see how it goes. 49. I think we might be fine.
Copy.
We might be fine with that. Zhu took 10 seconds off Ricardo, but not much coming after that. I mean, those 3 guys are really driving, yeah, really broken cars, let's say, but yeah, they're still driving. And if all 3 do not get out of the race, we don't have much against them, right? As for Bottas, we are in 7th spot. I think we're quite okay in 7th spot, but we are hardly catching anything in front. Basically just trying not let Russell to catch up with us. Maybe that's the better plan. Okay, the final lap starts. Yeah, we're staying in 7th spot with Bottas. Really great result. I'd say that's an amazing result, and yeah, managing that tire up until the end. Now it's 28, just crossing the last lap. Yeah, we used everything. I think what we could here, we changed the ERS module, got to 15th spot. We should have been 17th altogether and finished top 7, which is again the best finish. 8 was the best finish so far, 2 times in the race, and last race we got DNF. What could have been a 6th spot finish, I would say, maybe 5th. Well, that's hard to really predict, but now 7th is something what we haven't taken yet, and there'll be more points. Zhu, yeah, he improved 1 position at the start. It seemed like he's golding on those 1 point 10th spots, but did not really happen. So that's really great. 8 positions improving with Valtteri Bottas taking 7 points as we took the fastest lap first time this season as well. Yeah, so that's really good, really good. Yeah, Bottas now taking Ricardo's spot. Yeah, catching up with Russell as he takes only 4 points. And yeah, overall Mercedes is not doing quite amazing, let's say. If we keep snatching those nice points, I mean 7th, maybe 5th, and then we get all the parts, yeah, we are going to catch up with them eventually, right? On constructors, yeah, making even bigger gap between last teams who cannot really catch up with top 10, and we're catching up with V-Carbs. That's also nice to have. Mercedes in this regard is quite far away, even though, I mean, we're not that far away from Russell with Bottas. So that's a nice race, finally getting something a bit more than expected, no DNFs and stuff. That's nice. So we gained that million here. And let's see where we stand with our budget right now. We're finishing the sponsors. Okay. So we're quite fine. 4 millions. No real worries. Some really great moods here as well. And we're going for Netherlands in the next episode of F1 Manager series. Stay tuned for that as we bring the best parts and hopefully for both our cars. See you then.